Welcome back to the channel, NBA family. Listen to this. LeBron James has spent years dealing with what many fans believe is a non-stop media campaign against him. It seems like no matter what decision he makes in free agency, critics are always ready to call it a mistake. Hold up, because now the Los Angeles Lakers could become public enemy number one heading into next season. The same analysts who were praising the Lakers as championship contenders just weeks ago are suddenly preparing to tear them apart. And if you ask me, a lot of that backlash starts with LeBron's presence more than anything else. But the criticism isn't stopping with him anymore. Now Rob Pelinka is being dragged into the conversation after another basketball analyst launched a brutal attack on his front office decisions. The analyst argued that Rob Pelinka might be one of the weakest general managers in professional sports when it comes to managing assets and maximizing value. He even claimed it's almost impressive how often Pelinka has repeated the same mistakes over the years. According to the criticism, the Lakers have consistently spent valuable second-round draft picks on short-term additions without creating lasting returns. Dennis Schrader reportedly cost a second-round pick before leaving in free agency. Mo Bamba arrived in a deal involving Patrick Beverley and another second-rounder before being waived. Rui Hachimura required Kendrick Nunn plus 3 second-round picks. Dorian Finney-Smith reportedly cost 3 more second-round selections before departing in free agency. And Luke Kennard was acquired for Gabe Vincent and another second-round pick, only to be gone a short time later. The argument wasn't that any single move was terrible by itself. Instead, the real issue, according to the analyst, is the repeated pattern of giving away draft assets without securing long-term value. Elite front offices either keep those players, trade them later for equal or greater returns, or avoid sacrificing draft capital for rentals in the first place. Instead, the Lakers are accused of turning valuable second-round picks into expiring contracts that ultimately walk away for nothing. In today's NBA, second-round picks have become one of the league's most useful assets because they help teams find rotation players, complete blockbuster trades, and maintain roster flexibility. Keep burning through those assets without meaningful returns, and eventually your ability to land the next superstar becomes much more difficult. So when you strip away all the fancy wording, the message is pretty clear. They're calling Rob Pelinka an incompetent general manager. That's really the conclusion behind every statistic and every argument they just laid out. But here's the question nobody seems eager to answer. Where was all of this criticism a few years ago? Because when the Lakers hired J.J. Redick, a move many believed had LeBron's full support, a huge portion of LeBron fans were celebrating it all over social media. Back then, Pelinka wasn't being treated like the problem at all. When the Lakers drafted LeBron James, plenty of those same voices were celebrating the move. But the moment LeBron was no longer part of the picture, the criticism suddenly came pouring in from every direction. Listen to this, because I think a lot of people are going to tune into Lakers games next season just hoping they fail. They're going to be rooting for every bad stretch, every loss, and every setback this team experiences. The amount of negativity aimed at this franchise is going to be unbelievable. And if the Lakers lose games, which every NBA team eventually does, you already know those headlines are going to explode. Hold up. Because the narrative will instantly become, this is what happens when you let LeBron James go, as if we haven't watched this team struggle through plenty of seasons before. That's the part that doesn't add up to me. If LeBron's impact is truly so overwhelming that no team can succeed without him, then shouldn't whichever team signs him automatically become the championship favorite? Think about that for a second. If LeBron ended up in Philadelphia tomorrow, would everyone confidently predict the 76ers to win the title? Deep down, most of those same people wouldn't make that prediction because they don't fully believe it themselves. What we're really seeing now is a split among Lakers supporters, with many LeBron fans frustrated and directing their anger at the organization. That's one reason the criticism has become louder than ever. Then the conversation somehow shifted toward the race of certain Lakers players. And honestly, that's where things became even stranger. Seriously, when did the color of a player's skin become a legitimate basketball argument? Who actually cares about that when we're supposed to be discussing talent and winning games? It makes absolutely no sense. People are pointing at white players as if that's somehow the issue. But weren't we just watching Nikola Jokic dominate the league, win multiple MVP awards, and lead his team to a championship? So what exactly are we talking about here? That's how far the conversation has drifted away from actual basketball. And somehow Rob Pelinka has become one of the biggest targets in all of this. It shows just how badly certain media personalities wanted LeBron to remain in Los Angeles no matter what. Whether staying was the smartest move for the franchise almost seemed irrelevant. Most people understood that keeping LeBron didn't automatically guarantee another championship. And if the Lakers had fallen short again, the excuse would have already been prepared. He's older now. What did you expect? We've heard that exact argument year after year. But once the Lakers decide it's time to move in a different direction, those same critics suddenly call it disrespectful toward LeBron. You won't believe how quickly the narrative flips depending on the situation. And don't overlook another angle that's starting to gain attention. Some voices in the media are now suggesting Rob Pelinka made these decisions to protect Kobe Bryant's legacy while disrespecting LeBron James. That's where this conversation has ended up. And personally, I think it's one of the most disappointing narratives to come out of this entire story. It feels like the Lakers have become the target of a non-stop media storm. Lakers fans, pay close attention, because this is exactly why I've always said there's a difference between Lakers fans and LeBron fans. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed today's breakdown, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.